We are live, guys. We are live. Oh, pardon me. I'm stuck in a. Oh, yeah. No one knows about this live stream I took yesterday off. Oh, I took yesterday off. I was so tired. I done a video yesterday, but published it today. So. It's cold. It's there as well. Seems cold anyway. Oh, yeah. Let's get a live stream window open. Get things rolling, shall we? Get things rolling. Not missed any comments yet, but thanks to the 2 people that are tuning in. How are you doing? Just getting situated. I'm having to use a different machine at the moment because my PC. Hey, honeybee. I'm feeling, I guess a bit better, but you know, it's one of them things. I'm just going down to the chat so I can see what you've wrote. One sec. Just came on YouTube now, so not sure if you already mentioned. No, like I say, I was ill yesterday, not feeling too good, and yeah, but I'm all right now. Have you seen the children in America trying to get guns? Do you have an opinion on it? Yeah, they shouldn't be having guns. Plain and simple, chop their bloody hands off. Yeah, but I'm all right, honeybee. Like, just tired, you know. I think because I do so much video work and stuff, and my phone keeps going off. But the other thing that happened yesterday was my actual PC decided to die. So I'm having to use, you're not going to guess it, one of these to power the chat today until I've sorted a new Windows machine out. So yeah, I've got one of these, and it's powering the live stream right now. Well, apart from the iPad. Kids shouldn't be having guns. Kids should be stopped from having guns. Regulate them. I know it says in the Constitution in America you're right to bear arms, but I think, yeah, don't think kids should be able to get hold of them. Sorry guys, I got a text message I need to reply to. So how is everybody? How is everybody? I don't think kids should be able to get guns either. Bloody shocking. Yeah, there should be regulations like we have here in the UK. It should be regulated. And when it comes to guns as well, I think when you, even if you're over the age of getting a gun, I think that you should take a test. You should take a test for the regulations of guns to check whether you are sane and sound of mind to have a gun. Whether you know how to use it or not. So I don't think anybody should have access to guns and stuff. Like, should be regulated. I'm not saying not let people have guns, but regulate the area. Regulate it for definite. Could stay in school and grow up before playing politics. Clout, yeah, they should stay in school, but yeah, it's due to faulty regulations in the states that that kids are getting hold of guns or off the black market. Should be a lot of regulations going into it. Should be. Let me just load another window, guys. Do my. It's one of those heavy debates, isn't it? Really, like. The thing is, we can only go off of what we have in our own countries to what you'd agree on, really. Because here in the UK, we have a lot of regulations. Like I say, here in the UK, we've got a lot of regulations. Even with the regulations that there's a lot of people still get hold of guns because they're on the black market, and yeah. But here in the UK, I think the states do it as well. We have amnesty days, where you can take your gun in without being, judged, etc., or prosecuted if you're given the gun. So it's not too bad, I guess. But we don't have many gun crimes here in the UK, that's for sure. The guns aren't going anywhere. Sad fact. Yep, that's true, Clout. They're not going anywhere. There's always you can print your own. If you have a 3D printer, you can print your own gun, and they work. The files are readily available online to just print a gun, and off you go. And that's another thing. You know, if you know somebody with a 3D printer and you're hell bent on making guns, you'll be able to make them very easily. There's files out there that will work with every 3D printer that will print you a gun. It's a sad fact. Technology is a good thing, but then technology is a bad thing if it's used in the wrong hands. That is 110% about that. Technology is bad in the wrong hands. So, yeah, I might do a video about it. I may not. I don't know. I'll put out a video today if anybody's interested. Aliens conspiracy theories. Yeah. Oh, my nose is running. This one. Everybody's quiet. I think I started the live stream a bit too early. Hold on a sec, it's 6:30. Oh, I've got a computer in front of me that says 5:30. If these kids want to be saved from guns, they should be sent to band camp. Oh, God. Not this again. Not this again, Clout. Next you're going to say about Uranus and... I'm never going to steer clear from that topic, really. I'm never going to steer clear from it. But anyway. Yeah, so anyway, yesterday the Windows Lenovo machine decided it was going to go pop. It was going to go pop. And yeah, I've got no way of replacing it right now. I've got these Raspberry Pis that they work, don't get me wrong, they work, and these are like cheap budget PCs, like £30 Raspberry Pis. You put Linux on them, you put an SD card, etc. in it, and then they work. I mean, this one even has the wall mount bracket, so you can mount it to a wall if you wanted to, but I haven't got some of the plastic hooks Because if you put metal to metal and put a charge through it, it's likely to go zzz. So just use them in plastic cases. Right now, I've got one which is the newest one, which is Raspberry Pi 3. And that cost me, I think, about £50, but I can't show you that one, obviously. What did I do today? Have problems with my blood sugars. Hi, Jack. Laid on the bed because I've had problems with my blood sugars. That's all I've been doing all day, blood sugar problems. I haven't been able to do much, haven't really been able to walk about much, because I felt so bad. Pretty much, yeah. Felt really bad because of the blood sugar problem, and keeps going. Mine's pretty weird. Like, I was told I've got type 2, where mine keeps going down and then up, down, really low, then really high, and it's like it never stays in the middle. Are you, Jack? You going to Southport Pleasureland on Saturday? Have fun. I'm glad you didn't say, "Oh, can I call?" because I can't take any calls at the moment because my machine's broken. Pretty much, my machine's broken. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about the diabetes thing. Been dealing with it for a couple of years now, and it's never really settled down. There was one stage it got quite bad, and when I say bad, I mean like I couldn't control it. So one minute you'd eat something, you'd feel fine. Next minute you don't feel fine, and you stuff your face, constantly feel hungry. I'm pretty much getting to that stage at the moment where I'm feeling hungry. I say student, you say shouldn't. 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 Student. 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 Does think I sound any different? I don't think I sound any different. Student. Everybody's gone quiet. It'll all pick up soon. Everybody will wake up or something. It's student. I don't say student, I say student. 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 Actually, to be fair, I did kind of catch that then, but there we go. So guys, today's video, if you haven't seen it already, iq.com. Goodness sake, people call me on during a live stream. Media be like a brave snake saving fish from drowning. People send me messages while I'm on a stream. Fuck's sake. Pardon my language. But I do tell people to stop sending me like invites and all that when I'm streaming. But does anybody listen to me? No, because my name's Mark and nobody really cares. Pretty much. I forgot my password. No, wrong password. I hope it's this one. Oh, hold on a sec. No war. There we go. I usually have it wrote down, but today I don't have it wrote down. What is everybody up to? Come on, guys, liven up. It's Monday. Come on, Monday. Come on. This resolution on this machine is doing my head in. If you've never used Raspbian before, guys, it's okay for an operating system, but about to go. Oh yeah, you said you got an apartment, didn't you? You said you in the last stream. You said you get an apartment. Get rid of that. Said yeah, you said you got an apartment. I keep saying appointment. Apartment. Alright, no, get off of there. You know what, guys, I wish I could upgrade to boost for vidIQ, because then the videos would be a lot better. See, I'd love to know where, okay, these channels in this search, it says about aliens conspiracy theory, and it came up with Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson. Have you met a black American? No, I haven't. Clout. No, I haven't. Why is it interesting? I'm assuming it is. I should wouldn't have brought it up. I'm sure it is interesting. It's quite a sight. Oh, I don't know if to laugh or cry at that one. Oh, my goodness, guys. My goodness. So anyway, back on my theory. Apparently, Shane Dawson comes under, and Jenna Marbles apparently comes under the relation of aliens conspiracy theory. Work that out and you'll be a bloody genius. That makes no sense why Jenna Marbles and Shane Dawson would come up together in relation to each other. So, right, so replied that back to that comment. How the hell has he got 400 subs already? That's madness. Right, so we'll go back over. So he believes. My take on it is pretty much I've seen spacecrafts from a distance. Now they may well have been UFOs, they may well have not have been, but who knows? Without physically being in front of it, you cannot say 100% anyway. Clout, you can't say 100%. You know, you really can't say 100%. So hold on a sec. Search score. Yeah, you can't say 100%. I wonder if I can stick them all in the same. I don't care whether they're not related. Some of that's not related, but I don't care. Not right now, I don't care. Hello, Laura. How you doing? I believe we are aliens. Yeah. Explains Donald Trump. Explains Donald Trump. Oh, okay, Laura. We just had salad. Just had salad. Ugh. Horrible. Let's see if I can take all these keywords out and Savoy chips. Nice. Do you know what? I can't do that actually until I've installed vidIQ on here. Leave. Yeah, Laura's older than me. She's by 11 months. She's older. I'm wheezing today, guys, as well. I'm wheezing a lot today. That is really weird. Yeah, that is really weird. I'm wheezing. I don't know. I've been doing a lot recently. Don't know. It's really weird. It feels really weird. Add to Chrome. Add app. Well, apparently this is, well, I'm using Chromium, which is basically the same thing, isn't it? Chromium. Hopefully, if I reload this page, it'll work again. So I'm having to use Linux of all things, like I was saying. I'm having to use Linux. Same blooming thing. I'm not even attempted to play with them tags until I can get onto I miss your comments, guys, I do apologise. I'm just having a look at how I can get this blooming thing working, because I'm not using it's an extension, but it's not working. Why the extension is not coming up how it's supposed to, like all the rest of them, I don't know. It's really weird. Yes, it's what? Chrome extension. Let's see if I can go to their blog and it'll take me straight to a link to it. That would be great if they did. Oh, you can install it via there. Okay, thanks for telling me like afterwards. No, don't download 3 times. No. No. Just crashed the machine. Let's see what comments we've got while this 2-bedroom apartment, Denver, Colorado. That's not too bad, dude. Does she believe in aliens? Who knows? I'm an alien. Laura thinks we're all aliens. I'm an Englishman in UK. Oh, yeah, right, guys. I'm trying to just. I've locked the. I've locked my machine, but I may have to do a force restart, which I normally do anyway, because these machines are very. If you want to see this one, look, guys, this is what's running the stream in terms of the chat right now, and unfortunately, I've just crashed it, so I'm having to reload everything back again. It's very hot at the moment because of what software it's running. But that's no doubt to happen. Or we just in one big Sims game. Laura, you were onto something then until you ruined it. Right, Chromio, right. So we go to youtube.com. No, I don't want to restore the tabs or else we're going to have the same problem we just had. vidIQ extension google.com. Okay, so if we go there, click it once, Mark, not a load of times. Is it the same one? Right, no, okay, that's fine. Hallelujah, I found the right one. That's good, that's good. Added to Chrome. Okay, so I go there. No, I don't want to restore the pages. I want to see if this is working. Oh, yeah, Right, if I missed any comments, guys, I do apologise. I'm just trying to get situated again because obviously after that minor crash with the machine, which for the Raspberry Pi, so yeah, I'm gonna fart so badly in it. Do apologise, guys, but you know, stomach and all that. I've had salad. It's made room for everything else. Donald Trump is reptilian like all the other presidents, like the Queen. I heard the Queen likes to eat children. Oh yes, bring me a nice child. Oh yes, one does love children. You know what, wanting a different operating system, it don't have to put you off. Like you're sitting there going, it doesn't feel the same as what I'm used to. It really doesn't feel the same as it used to. Oh, don't know if it just makes me feel on edge. Using something different, it really does. Okay, so where's the other part of this? There's two parts to this, guys, and I've not got that part. Reload. This is a Chrome browser. Oh, don't. Salad. Don't. Salad. Who invented salad anyway? Who's the idiot who invented salad? But do you feel like a rabbit? No. I'm interested in tasting human flesh. Clout, you're a weird one, aren't you? You're a weird one. Why would you want to do that for? Why do you want to eat human flesh for? God, don't ever dare do a meet-up. Everybody will either try and kill me or eat me. Pretty much. Kill me, eat me, skin me alive. My ears are burning. Hey, Brian, how you doing, sir? I sent you a Facebook message. I'm sure you got it. Not to kill people, just for dining purposes. I can't believe we got onto this topic. Can't believe we got onto this topic. Oh, guys, I'm so tired. Anybody lives with bloody diabetes know what the kind of day I've had today. I'm using one of these Raspberry Pis, and literally all this is running right now is the chat, and it's chugging away and it's boiling hot. Unfortunately, until I can sort one, this is the only resort I've got. I've got no Photoshop, nothing. The only thing I can do is try and copy most of the hard drive. Yeah, copy most of the hard drive, see if it will replicate onto another one and run. Because, as you know, manufacturers, in their infinite wisdom, they run certain files that say what hardware should be running, and if it's not there, it will kick up a stink. So at the moment, I'm stuck between a rock and a blooming hard place. I've got no Photoshop to make the thumbnails that thumbnail done on the Alien one was done just before. Yeah, it's not the same, Brian. It's not the same. Not the same tools. Not the same. Nothing inside that Photoshop. It's nothing the same. Not even the one on the iPad's the same. So I'm like kind of stuck at the minute. But you know, if anybody wants to buy me a new computer or a Mac, feel free. So, oh, my shoulder. Yeah, we had. Yeah, I love Mac. I love Mac computers. I was saying this to a lot of people that if I had one, because I used to have one, I used to have five. Um, Pretty much, the content on the channel would be a lot better. Because I was trained on them things, and that's all I really know. Um, Windows, initially, I only done like programming on Windows, but when I got to Mac, you know, what I mean, let me see what Pop's got. If he's got anything modern, I'll see if we can get what. Yeah, I appreciate that, Brian. Because, like I say, we're using Raspberry Pis at the moment. Not the best solution, but it's a solution at the moment. I'm running Linux at the moment, or Linux, Raspbian at the moment. I don't like Windows. I don't like Windows. Ever since I went to Mac, I was so adapted to the way it worked, and I could do work quicker. I knew all the shortcuts off the top of my head, so I don't learn that with Windows. I think Windows is too complicated in terms of like trying to learn things. Yeah, that'll be okay, Brian. That'll be okay. It's just something so I can get back on Photoshop. You know what I mean, dude? Like Photoshop, I can't get it on my iPhone, and the only copy I've got is a free copy that they gave me. This is why, as well, if I was on a Mac, I'd have the whole suite from where I used to do, you know, a bit of stuff, getting hold of licenses from companies. So, yeah, I heard Jewish people like Mac. No, they don't. They wouldn't use Mac. Jewish people wouldn't use Mac. They have to spend like thousands of pounds to buy one. You know what Jewish people are like? Keeping a lot of money. Like, so tight. Do you know how copper wire was invented? Two Jews arguing over a penny. If anybody gets the reference to that joke. I heard Jewish people have big noses because their air is free. You ever seen somebody with like an overly large nose and you think, if they sniff, they could probably suck out your asshole? Suck out your lungs through your asshole. And when they sniff, you're like, I wonder what that smell is. I think it's Japan. Oh, don't Brian, I had my cousin. Like I told him what happened, and he was like, "Oh, that's what you get for sticking it in the floppy drive." That's what he said. Yeah, just checking some guys. Yeah, so machine is no longer, well, it's working as such, but it clunks, it judders. God, do you know what? Well, I'm not down with girl wanting to lick my arse. Okay, Clout. I'm glad we know your preferences of. Glad we know your preferences, mate. Oh, she might like a little bit of caramel. Um, yeah, but anyway, short circuit. I don't know what is wrong with this flat. Like, we've got a lot of damp. I think I've said this before in a previous video that of the walls we get a lot of damp. Some is behind the sockets, so the sockets from behind get kind of wet. Do you know what I mean? On the other hand, you got one hell of a PC blowjob. Nothing beats an electric. Do you know what? I have got a story about that. I have actually got a story. Do you want to hear that story? Do you really want to hear that story? Does anybody want to hear that story? I've got a scar to prove it, and it's not being shown on YouTube. But not for that reason, Brian. Yeah, it's not for that reason. I've got a scar on my finger. Got a scar on my finger. Got a scar right there. Laura, that story, not Clout, I actually have got a scar there. But it wasn't for that reason, if anybody wants to hear that story. Gotta start hooking up with the older chicks, no teeth. Gummy bear. Um, Basically, the story was I was cleaning out a power pack. It shorted while open, and my finger was attached to the back of it. And basically, I went flying across the room. My hands went green. And when we were at the hospital, basically they were trying to find the exit wounds, because if there weren't any exit wounds, they were going to have to try and get the electric out. Anyway, so I had an electric wound on my shin and at the tip of my penis. Yeah, Clout. That that's not right. That's not right. Um, yeah, I know. It's just that some people don't want to see that kind of thing. Some people don't want to see that kind of thing. I thought you attempted to decide to fight back, but your stories are literally, Brian, a scar like this, right, is at the tip of my penis, pretty much. Do, 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 um, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to write. Yeah, so I've got scarved. Yeah, so took me months to get back into computer building after that because it kind of knocks you for six. Kind of knocks you because you don't really like. I got a scar too, but it's from that damn piercing fucker too. I remember you telling me about that story. That was hilarious. Looks like a little adder. Anyway. Oh, I can't wait till monetization's enabled on here. Can you believe it's Easter this weekend? No, I can't. I'll soon be flipping Christmas again. Be Christmas again soon. Or a hot Christmas for Brian. Good news is when I met a chick, if I wanted to get butt, all I have to do is draw a smile. Ha! Mexican! Can't believe it is Easter, you know what I mean? Clout says I'm pretty. I'm pretty. Am I a pretty girl? As SpongeBob would say. There's 273 days left until Christmas. Thank you very much. Yeah, Clout, you're one hot looking double cheeseburger. Hey. Hey, SpongeBob. Wombo. Womboing. Wombo. Wombology. Flipping Patrick Star. Oh, by the way, Brian, between you and Steve W, right? I'm looking there, there's a chat. Okay? Now, you know the deep heat? You know the deep heat thing I did in a previous video? Mm-hmm. Do we remember this? Do we remember the deep heat challenge? Which was only about a week ago. Now, do we remember this? Mm-hmm. I've got something to say to you. Steve's not here. I already had a go at Steve already, but it was quite funny. Well, now, I was checking my nether regions where I found a lump. Now, this lump wasn't an ordinary lump. It was a blister. A blood blister of all blisters. No, I didn't find a tick. And, well, that DP, even after washing several times, infected my pubic hair. So, I now have a grazing lump about this big near my nether regions because of the deep heat challenge. Don't try it at home, kids. Don't try it at home. It's fun for all the family. Fun for all the family. Right, a lump like this, near my nether regions. Oh, yeah, well, that's why it turned into a blister cloud. That's why it turned into a blister. Because I have chub rub. And when you get chub rub, it kind of like, you know. Well, Laura's Fitbit says she's dead, but carry on. No, it'll go. Because it's a blister. It'll take about 2 weeks to go away. But it was amazing what deep heat can do. Um, so it's amazing what it can do. Anybody notice how quick I can type on a bloody mobile phone? Your double penetration is what? um, DP, yeah, that's right. That's a new keyword. I like your DP. Do you know what? That should be a T-shirt. That should be a T-shirt. That should be a T-shirt. I like your DP. It's strange. Yeah, Laura, I know. I like your DP. Hey, that should be a T-shirt. That should be a T-shirt. It's like DP section of. Well, there's at one time in Bandcamp. Oh, oh, guys, I'm so tired still. No sleep either, and I have had a 1.5-year-old and a 4-year-old battling over a Nintendo Switch. No, I want to play a game. No, give me controller. No, I don't want to be Mario. Pretty much. It said I was asleep from 2 until 12 today. I don't know. Mine. I'm not wearing mine because mine's dead at the minute. Lit baby boy just jumped off the bed and started. Oh God, it's wrestling time in your house. It's wrestling time. Time it is here. It is 7:20. How do you become a mod? Um, I'm in control of the mods, Isaac. So, you know, you have to be in with the community, you have to be active, you have to show your, you know, taking a lead role in here. I just don't give them out to anybody because, you know, you got to be part of the community, you got to be one of us. Oh, don't listen to Clout. Isaac, you complete band camper, make it back from Uranus. That is a long standing joke which is never going to end. It's never going to end. That joke's never going to end. Isaac, but yeah, just be part of the community, give it time, and you never know. Because yeah, you have to earn my trust. You don't just get, just don't just get it like that. We're not. It's all about being one as a community. This isn't just about my channel, it's about you guys as well. So, you know, somebody has to show an active role within this community. Like we're making a community. It's not just us. It's not just me. It's Laura. Thanks for turning my light down. I think. So we need to show trust in each other. We need to show that. Thanks for putting my light back up, Laura. Uh, Put the light back up. Seriously, you've got huge lights. Oh, Laura, turn it back up. Come on. Um, so it's nothing personal. So if you can gain our trust and you show an active lead in the chat, and you, Laura, leave the flipping light alone. It's basically called Hue Lights, and you can access them remotely because my iPad's on, and that's used as a yeah, pretty much. Brian's here every day. He supports me. He buys the merch. He tells people about me all the time. He's active. He's there. He's bam. He's on it like a car bonnet. He's there. Um, so having that kind of, it's not like I keep saying. This isn't just about me. It's about everyone in the community. It's not just me. You know, we're here to look after you guys as well as look after me, look after my interests as well as yours. So this is what the channel's about. So it's actively seeking a community and who we trust, and that's the way it goes. Brian, I am not that bad. Have I ever heard of Coast to... Yes, I have heard of Coast to Coast AM. Yes, I have, Clout. If you can get me on there, you get me some more subscribers. Like I say, guys, if you get me to 1,000 subs, I will do that dance that Brian has been on about. Hey, life growing up in our house was a bag of fun. Bag of fun. A bag of fun. Right, I need to just check something. I'll need to fart as well. Oh, it's that salad. Ooh. Whoop, boom, boosh. Yeah, that was quite funny. Blew up a flipping light bulb. Hey, we've had a lot of fun um, as kids. Mark running around nude with his tally tally out. Must have been a blast. Yeah, I remember smashing that light bulb. Um, Salad gas, yeah, clout, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. It was an arse raising experience. Right, I need to just check something, guys. I need to go back to the homepage of YouTube. Just see if I can get to a list. Because I want to know whether they've removed that video that was mentioned in the previous vlog, live stream, whatever you want to call it. Waiting for the thumbnails to load. Waiting for that to load. Getting closer to 1,000. I'm getting your P. Have I ever taken LSD? No. I take something. I take meds anyway, like diazepam, which is Valium in the US, as you can see. I take that stuff. Yeah, we're nearly. We need to keep going, guys. We need to push the channel. We need to keep going. And no, they haven't removed that. I had an email from YouTube saying, well, what do you want us to do? I was like, well, change the thumbnail, for God's sake. Like, change the thumbnail. What do you think I want you to do? Diazepam, yeah. Like, what do you think I want you to do? Oh, I just want you to keep it up there to piss me off even more. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, because what I want you to do is keep it up there and give people such a wrong impression of having a good body and a bad body. Yeah, I really want you to keep that video up there. I really want you to keep the thumbnail as it is. Idiots. This is how defunct YouTube is. Literally defunct. I'm telling you, absolutely defunct YouTube is. Brian. Laura, yes, I remember the dart situation. Remember I had a dart in my leg. Yeah. I don't want it to play this video. Come on. I don't want you to play the video, just stop. I want to see what the comments say. Yeah, Mark got a dart in the head. Let's see if there's any new comments, like... There's no new comments on that video. Everyone, take a look at the future dance. Mum thought I said head must have been a blast cry. It wasn't exactly a walk in the park. Put it like that. Probably just my comments telling them to fuck off. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, me and Mark were partners in crime. Well, I don't know about partners in crime, Laura. I mean, I had my own agenda while you had yours. Anyway, we didn't really get up to much as kids. Like I would play the PlayStation a lot, so I would be in my room a lot playing the PlayStation. So that's what I would do. I used to be heavily into that. My nose is itching. My own video's going to load in a second because I can't bloody stop it from loading. Right, what's this comment? First of all, I need to change the search engine on here from flipping DuckDuckGo. Oh my god. Worst search engine ever. Ugh. Mark's a bad influence. Bumps on his testicles, massive milk indigestion, and an addiction to midget porn. And thank you, Jeebus. You've come out normal, Laura. Brian, I wouldn't say normal. Compared to Mark, you're normal. Hey, Chris, how you doing? That's alright, dude. I thought I'd just send you a message to see if you're alright. I thought I'd just send you a message, just to say hey, just to see if you're alright. I was driving your truck mad, were you? Oh, I don't know where I'm getting that gay accent from. Oh god. So it's just a Monday blues. I've had a really shitty day. But Chris, the computer situation isn't sorted as such, but we're using one of these to run the stream. It's gone all Winton on me. It's supermarket sweep. Anyway, so we've got one of these running the live at the moment. Are there many black people where you? Yes, pretty much. Yes, down the street. Yes, there is. Many families of Muslim origin. There's a few. I think there's a few Asians as well. I can't remember. What happened? Have I missed something? Well, Chris, if you saw my Facebook yesterday, um, you'll know that my PC died yesterday. It's dying a slow death because it had a surge. And yes, you missed the chat about that I found after the deep heat thing. About a week later, I found a lump where I don't need one. So yes, so you've missed that. I'm just reading Brian's comment on that video. Yeah, so after that deep heat thing, it's obviously infected a certain area, but that'll be cleared up in about a week or so. Pretty much. Yeah, it's not on that area, Chris. It's above. You know where you got the hair, and yeah, so people lump. No, Now Mark needs testicle realignment surgery, very similar to surgery Kate had. Fucking yeah. Chris, that was good timing for you, wasn't it? Oh my god, that was a good joke, you little sod. Let's just wait till I get hold of you. Just wait. Just wait. Would explain a lot though, wouldn't it? Oh god. What a conversation to be having. What a decade we live in. What a world we live in. Now don't forget guys, if you get us to 1,000 subs, right, we'll do the whole dancing that Brian's on about. Mark's willy has been flapping in the wind too much lately. Yeah, it needs to be tucked away. Dust in the wind. All I wear is dust in the wind. Oh, Chris. Oh, dude. Oh. How tall are you, Chris? How tall are you, Chris? Answer the question. Okay, if you have already answered the question, do apologise. You know, because the chat's a bit slow on here. Cheeky buggers. Cheeky buggers. Laura has a headache, apparently. Laura has a headache. No. Ay, ay, ay. Small corns matter. Man, you guys are all mad. Are all mad. I'm telling you, each and every one of you is mad. Pardon me. Yes. Right. So we need to get on the road to this 1,000, guys. We need to get onto the road to the 1,000. What's that? Remember the story I told you about the midget friend at the app? Just a couple of cracks, whack. Yeah, I know. I won't be doing that. Oh, makes you weep. Makes you weep. Oh, what did Chris put? Sorry, bro. Wife wanted me. Yeah, I asked how tall you were, Chris. How tall you were? How tall were you? Yeah, how tall are you? I'm just comparing. I can still slap you. It's fine. I can still slap you around the head. Dog didn't move. It's fine. Act. Man, I'm 5'6". Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Brian. Hello, Brian. Guys. Many planes are up. Many planes are up. Do you know, have you heard what Apex TV's next video is going to be about? It's like, he's actually showing inside of a time machine. Inside of a time machine. Would be interesting. Oh, you're tired, Chris. 12 hours. Oh, man. 12 hours. If there's any consolation, I've had diabetic problems all day. So, you know. Half 5 to half 5. That's not good. Great. We get to see inside of a shut down Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, pretty much. Apparently, he took an Uber all the way there and all the way back. Apparently, somewhere on the just past New York. See, this is why I don't drive, Chris. Right? One, because I haven't got a license. And for the second reason, I'd have hella road rage. I'd be like, get out of my way! Yeah, Apex has been quiet lately. He's not been quiet on the Discord server, but I can't get to the Discord server right now. Pretty much. Yeah, you could have popped in, Chris. You could have popped in. You could have popped in. But if you wanted any food, you'd have to bring all major credit cards, or bank transfer, or PayPal. You could have popped in. Could have popped in. I always say that when Laura comes around here for dinner, I always say, right, we accept all major credit cards, plus bank transfer, plus PayPal. And she gets told me to get stuffed. Mark on selling his booty for some takeaway. Chris would have brought takeaway. Chris would have got takeaway. He would have got KFC. KFC. He would have had to go near his and then come all the way back again with KFC. Pretty much. Oh, I could do with KFC. Why the hell did I mention that? Man. No, there's KFC in Pitsy. Buy Mark food and he will show you his apart from the buy food part and show part, it's pretty much that. That's what you get for being diabetic. It doesn't work very well. Why are we getting on subjects of my penis? I told Mark, worst comes to worst, it's time for him to put on his shoes and his prettiest blue dress, and it's time for him to hit the block to look for some... Yeah. Man, you're mad sometimes. You're so mad sometimes. I'm not that way inclined. That sounds like a real gay Essex bloke. That really does sound like an Essex gay bloke. Does blood sugar affect your... Yeah, blood sugar affects a lot. Mine most of the time is sitting at 5 or lower. like 5 and 3, which is like getting to the low area. And because I'll have a big meal or something, and then it will skyrocket to like 7.989, something like that. The highest I've ever seen is 9.2. And because most of the time mine is low, which is hypoglycemia rather than anything, I get blurry vision. I feel weird all the time if I don't eat proper food or enough. I don't feel right. I feel sick. I wake up in the morning. I'm virtually sick. If I say, for example, if I have cereal in the morning, within half an hour, I'm starving. Literally starving. It doesn't quench any hunger at all. Even if I have something like a nutritious meal in the morning, within 2 hours, I'm hungry. So I'm constantly hungry all the time, and which is why it's hard to effectively lose weight easy, because of all the eating. And now I know I could counteract that with weightlifting and things like that. But virtually it is hard for me to lose weight. So but I'm trying. Literally, I'm very trying. But that's life, you know what I mean? We've all got our problems and we've all got our struggles. But I never used to have it this bad. I used to have problems with my sugars. I never really used to have much of a problem. I like being bigger, but I wish it didn't have all the health complications, Clout. I wish it didn't have all the health complications and problems that I've got. If anyone wants to see me running my taco, pretty sure we'll be selling. Oh, but yeah, I get very tired a lot because the sugars. Yes, we have Taco Bell, and maybe one day we'll video it for you, and we'll go there. We'll video the experience for you. Where's my drink of water? Yeah, we've got Taco Bell here in the UK. I'm sure we can arrange something so we do a video. If you want to see a video of our Taco Bells, not as big as you think, but it's no, we don't have Wendy's. That's an American thing. Taco B toilets, the toughest toilets in the world. Taco Bell toilets are the toughest in the world. Hey Mexican, I am going to go into a sheet. I shit my pants. That was so stereotypical. Oh, guys. Apparently within 30 days we'll reach 100,000 views. Way! Who knew I'd do that this year? Pretty weird. It's amazing how this has grown. Like, I keep saying this to people, like, how the hell did that happen? You think you have diabetes? Why is that? Why do you think you've got diabetes? Nice accent. Nice accent. Time to bring you East Los Holmes. Me I can't even say that. I really want to go to the USA soon. Hey, Chris, if you're going to New York, just buy my passport, right? pay my ticket, pay my hotel. We're friends for life. Blurry vision can relate to a high blood sugar as well as a low blood sugar, but it depends what are you actually eating in your diet. Like, what are you actually consuming? Because anything high sugar with lots of carbohydrates, um, you know, a lot of things with carbohydrates the way it works. So you may be suffering from a high blood sugar. Mark has blurry vision sometimes when he plays with this. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not gonna bother doing that live on stream. I was gonna do something really funny then, but there you go. Just stay away from any streets that say MLK Boulevard or Caesars Avenue. Those are no-fly zones if you're Caucasian. Yeah, I can make my eyes go funny. But yeah, Clout, you may be suffering from a high blood sugar. If black, brown, yellow. I've been to San Fran, LAX. It's all right for some. I think I'm going to end up just staying in bloody England, I think. Because at the moment I can't afford to go there. Can't afford to, you know, I'm sure if there was a going rate for having a poo, I'd be rated on it as well. Oh, right. Chris has been to the Bay Area. Universal Studios in LAX was amazing. Old Denny's diners. You've been to my neighborhood. I'm glad you got out alive. Oh. I'm got a dodgy cough. They they loved him. That's because he bearded up beforehand. That's what they did. Mr. Chris, can we check your passport, please? I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, maybe. Brian, what happens in the Mexican neighborhood stays in the Mexican neighborhood. Disneyland is the right in the middle of Barrio. Just to get the big mouth, you have to survive. I was out until 5 a.m. one night with 5 geezers I met in the hotel bar. They took me to a few clubs. It was amazing. Genius, Chris. Genius. Easy, Tiger. Easy. Easy, Tiger. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised, Chris. I bet you were in the doghouse then. Bet you were in the doghouse for that one. Cool. No, not anymore. Us Americans are more open and friendly. We don't hide our secrets anymore, just secrets about tacos and the burritos. I had to drive to San Fran the next day. She didn't speak to me. my god. Chris, I'm surprised she's speaking to you now because you've got like, you're in the closet. She knows about it. Have you deleted the steroid and your image? Huh? Livingston, what are you talking about? That's one hell of a hangover drive. 5 hours I've been there. The video. But what about a thumbnail? Fresno. Place called Fresno, yeah. I know a place called Fresno. I've never been there. What about? Oh well. I think Dad's gone out. Chris, that's one person you should meet is my father. You should come and meet him. He's absolutely hilarious when he gets going. You really, really should. Honestly, you really, really should. And you, Brian, you should meet him. You both should meet him. He's fucking hilarious. Fresno is a crack alley, more methadone deaths there than any city in the US. Glad you survived. Meth labs blow up there on the daily. Fresno meth capital. You know what? The reason why I've heard that then is from a documentary that was on Netflix. And they were saying like they have to carry this drug to stop people from overdosing. So they have to get there in a certain amount of time. And if they don't, they end up dying because of their meth overdose or whatever it is. Still, it was a bit rough, I must say. Still an amazing place. Klaus says, I've done meth. Chris says, loved it. Maya is on the iPad talking to her cat. Okay, Maya. If you didn't know, guys, Maya is my niece. She is coming up to 13 this year. I remember when she was this big. And they blow up so fast. Said the terrorist. They blow up so fast. And everything you held her. Yeah, she cried. Yeah, I remember. Never touched meth, only weed and booze in my younger years. Meth, coke, crack, PCP turns Mexicans into weapons of mass destruction. Are you going to delete the live stream because of copyright? No, because we've not done any copyright issues today. The last stream was actually deleted because if you remember, I had to deal with the situation. And I was ringing actually people that were related to the situation, so who had to sort it. So, yeah. I had to delete the live stream as well as the music because it flagged up as well for American Pie, the only song of the whole thing. It flagged up for that. Yeah. I went out to buy some underarm spray, and I met a few chaps outside a little shop. They had the white bandanas on and big white socks pulled right up. I never forget that. Yeah, we're all right. We get a bad rap because of Donald Trump. Clout be nice. um, yeah, Mexicans do get a bad rap. African Americans are good blokes too. To be fair, I've met some. See, people say Muslims are bad, but I know plenty of good Muslims, especially down this street. Like, there's really some families down here are really really nice. Um, you know what I mean? And people give Muslims a bad rap. Muslims aren't all bad. You and I always say this: you cannot blame, right, because the terrorism is happening by Muslims. You cannot blame a whole religion or race um, for a few bad ones. You can't, you know what I mean? Not every Muslim is bad. Not every person on this world, whoever blows himself up, is bad. You know what I mean? Like, yes, Laura, I know. I'm well aware. But, you know, I mean, you cannot blame a whole religion or race for a couple of bad ones. You can't. It would be illogical if you were to sit and blame a whole entire religion on like the terrorism things and whatever. You know, you can't. If you actually read the Quran, it actually says that Muslims look after their fellow man. It doesn't say that Muslims go and blow up their fellow man. You know what I mean? That's not how it works. Muslims, they look after people, whether you're black, white, Asian, whatever you are. You're human. And because of that, their religion actually teaches them that they are compassionate of other human beings. They you know what I'm trying to say. Not true, true. Most Mexican women just drink a lot, but prostitutes come in all shapes and sizes and colors. Yeah, pretty much, Brian. I nearly went all Martin Luther King on you guys and like, oh. Yeah, but it doesn't matter what color somebody is, Clout. It doesn't matter. Whether you're Muslim white or Muslim black, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I've got to get that sorted. It may just be through Messenger or something. Um, for me, I know you say in America it matters, but to me, you know, everyone's human, and you can't blame a whole religion for a few wrong ones. You really can't. You know, whether black, white, it doesn't matter. It could be like a half caste person who does the terrorism. Does that make it any different? It doesn't make it any different. Agree with Corn Clout. You must have some bad experience, but you can't judge a whole group of people based on a couple of bad apples. Yeah, that's right. It's like saying, you know, people who support Trump they're pretty much the same. Um, yeah, that's right, Chris. If people are good to you, good to them. Well, no matter what color, you could be purple, you could be blue, you could be a Smurf, you could be an Oompa Loompa. You know what I mean? But so why, if people treat you good, you treat them good. This is the way it is in life. You know what I mean? Some of us were brought up in eras like I don't know whether really anyone's the same, but we were brought up in eras where most of the time we were, racist. Your parents were racist or something. They were still, um, some parents lived in decades, still living decades of the 1920s. Where segregation still happened, and they lived to that, but to their day. They'll still live to that to this day. Um, Cloud, my mum is Mexican. I assure you, people judge if they admit it is another argument. The way I see it, right, people are going to judge. No matter what colour you are, no matter what race you are, no matter who you are. But what we're saying is, no matter what your ethnicity is, you shouldn't be judged just solely because of that. If you're a human being, you treat somebody with respect, then you're going to get it back. If you treat somebody like shit, you're going to get it back. Mark's human, half or unicorn, acorn even. Um, so if somebody treats you like shit, you treat them like shit. But if someone treats you good, no matter what they are, 1%. Yeah, we all judge to a certain extent. When you judge and start to condemn a whole group of people, that's when you start to go down. 99% flubber. You cheeky buggers. Cheeky buggers. But the way I see it is, I don't judge anyone because I've been judged in my life. Um, Click that. That's what I'm saying. Where I'm from, people treat each other like arseholes. That's anywhere though, Cloud. Cloud, anywhere, right? You go. I mean, I'm probably speaking on behalf of everyone here. Like, we're probably all in neighborhoods where it's not all 100%. There's always somebody that hates a certain other person and they treat them like arseholes. That's the same everywhere. You can't be in a community, right, where everybody loves each other. That's not how the world works. If it worked like that, it'd be bloody great, wouldn't it? You know what I mean, dude? It's like, I'll probably speak for everyone here that says, no matter what community you're in, there is always going to be people that hate. Um, there's always going to be people that don't like the way you dress or the way you look, or say, for example, people look at me and see my lazy eye and go, oh, which way is he looking? People aren't going to like certain things about me, but um, we look at communities, not everybody's going to love each other. Human beings will always dislike each other for whatever reason, and it could be something petty, Chris. It could be people hate people for for the smallest things. People act like assholes and get judged. Might as well look at it realistic. Yeah, well, that's true. People do. Yeah. Brian, you can't let your surroundings make you become someone you're not. You make the world the way you want it to be. I grew up in East Los Angeles, in all Mexican neighborhood. We were we were brought up to keep to our own, and always had that attitude of fuck that. Yeah. So, Mark, would you like to show the people the gun show? The gun show? The gun show, Chris? What's that? Brian. were you a gangbanger in East What's that, Chris? But yeah, the attitudes of some people, like blaming a whole, religion, you know. My friend's a fat, tall, black, white, gay, midget, fly. Oh, hey, that's true. That's true. Hey, I treat everybody like I want to be treated, so I don't treat anybody like an ass or anything like that. I would be a hypocrite if I was to do the same as what people would do to me, because I always say that I only treat people, like I say, I only treat people how I want to be treated, and I've got things um, off camera people don't see. Now, like things about me, so I've got a lot wrong with me that people don't see off screen. I mean, you don't even see it in these live streams. But if you were able to ask one of my family what that issue is, or if you see me in person, you'll always wonder why I'm carrying loads of bottles of water, then you'll know why. And I would be a hypocrite if I was to say, um, you know what I mean? I would be a hypocrite to rip somebody else because I've got issues. You know what I mean? No clout, misconception. Most of us are good guys. Most of us aren't Vita, but the media portrays us as gangbang slime. You go to my neighborhood and respect. Yeah, Brian. But I would be, like I say, I would be a hypocrite if I was to go after somebody else, considering my issues. You know what I mean? So, um, I wouldn't do that. You know. But if like I say, if you ever ask people, if you ever see me off camera, you will know why I carry loads of bowls of water. And it's not because of diabetes, by the way. Back in my day, now I live in Houston. So, yeah, Brian's, I mean, from what I've been told by Brian and his story, I mean, he's changed his life. Like, 3 kids, he's changed his life from being that way to being really educated. He's helped into this channel. He's helped to. Oh, pros in this size. Yeah. But just as we were getting into it as well. People treat others like assholes, therefore they're assholes. Yeah, pretty much. If someone treated me like crap, I treat them like crap. Chris is an example. He was in Barry and no one messed with him. Because I think it's how you carry yourself and how you deal with people. If you treat somebody nice, they'll treat you nice, and if they're treating you nice and you treat them nice, it's fine. You know, everything's fine. It doesn't. Nothing has. See, I always say that life doesn't have to be a drama, and I don't think people want it to be a drama all the time. I was interested in them. Yeah, I need a piss. They love my accents. Yeah, the Essex accent is very unique, Chris. Yeah, spell check accent. I mean, I bet you turn their heads if you. Oh, I'm from Birmingham, I'm great. So I sound like this. I sound like a miserable bastard. You know, it's great. I'm from Birmingham. It's in the United Kingdom. I don't support Aston Villa though. I support Birmingham City. You get along well, Chris. Mexican are the most friendly people. You can walk off the street to a barbecue and we will feed you and give you beers for days. Pretty much, Brian, while the offer's there, food please. Oh, Chris, I'd definitely go for some burritos right now or some tacos, something. Fill me up. That's for sure. Fill me up. You fill me up so I can't stand anymore. Treat you like family. That's how we were brought up. If you have something, yeah, we're the same. That's why Chris has invited me over for his barbecue. Pretty much, because we're good people. Make sure you have a lot of burgers, Chris. Hey Jack, how you doing? I want to actually put my phone in charge. Put my watch back on. Pardon me, guys. You raise me up. That's right. I just put my code in for my watch, guys, and it's not loading anything. Um, give me a second, guys. I need to go for a pee. Would this class as technical difficulties? I don't know. Um, whew. All right, Laura. Talk later. Ow! 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 Give me a second, guys. I'll be back in a sec. Can't hardly bloody walk, but look, Bissell, he's asleep. He's asleep. Hey, you darling. Hey, darling. You want a rubber belly? You want a rubber belly? Hey? What? You good boy. You good boy. You good boy. Good boy. Hmm? Good boy. Ah. Crackety crack. Hello, Janice. Not you. You raise me up. Oh, my hip. Tomorrow night can be. You raise me up. Come on, jump up, miss. Jump up, darling. Jump up, darling. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Hi, baby. Ooh. my poor boy, ain't ya? Poor boy. Ah, shit. My left hip. Because if you want to save money, fly in San Diego, rent a car, drive to. It's just like, oh, 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 guys. I've got pain in my hip. Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, my fucking hip. Oh. Yeah, he's on Facebook. He's on Facebook. Just go. He's tagged on one of my recent posts. Chris. Look, Chris is showing off his muscles. Look at his muscles. Oh, my hips, guys. Chris, only because you've got muscles, right? It still doesn't stop me from that. It doesn't stop me from slapping you around the back of the head. Found footage of his birth. What do you mean, look down, you bloody wanker? I want to look what his video was. You know, you're a genius, Brian. You're a genius. Oh, my hip. Okay, this is going to take ages to load everything again. Oh, my leg. My fucking leg hurts. I'm in so much pain. Guys, I'm in so much pain. My hip. My hip fucking stinks. Sake. You have a bad hip like me, guys, in my left hip, I tell you, oh. Dancing in the moonlight. lie. My hip is the worst part about me. I've had, even when I was skinny, right, I've had a bad hip. And I'll tell you, the pain you get from it is absolutely terrible. I'm so tired as well. I think it's that salad. Oh, guys, my hip. Probably, mate. Probably. Yeah, I don't know. Right, guys. Now I'm gonna go. It's coming up to 8:30, and I'm in a bit of pain. I need to go and eat something as well. So I do apologise, guys, but you know my health comes first, and I'll catch most of you on Facebook, anyways. Um, but give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to give us a dislike if you didn't like this video. Don't forget to check out the latest video today. I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah, I'm gonna go, guys. I'll see you in the next video, which should be tomorrow. And there will be a live tomorrow. I'll catch you all on Facebook or something, and take it easy. All right.